most embarrassing thing that happened during a family dinner? Last month, my boyfriend's parents invited me over for Sunday dinner, and I was absolutely terrified. 8 months of dating, and this was my first time meeting his family. One dinner. One chance to prove I wasn't just some random girl destroying their son's life. His mom mentioned she was making her famous lasagna, and I saw my opening. I was going to walk in there with the most incredible homemade dessert and blow their minds. I obsessed over this for an entire week. Pinterest became my religion. I watched YouTube tutorials at 2 a.m. like I was cramming for finals. Finally, I chose my grandmother's foolproof chocolate cake recipe. This cake had never failed anyone in 3 generations. I bought the most expensive ingredients I could find. Real vanilla extract that cost more than my electric bill. I was going to be perfect. The night before, I practiced twice. Both times, absolute perfection. I felt invincible. Sunday morning, everything was going flawlessly until I realized I was running catastrophically late. The cake was in the oven, but I still needed to make frosting and look presentable for the most important meal of my relationship. In my complete panic, I grabbed what I thought was sugar and dumped it into my mixer. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely hold the measuring cup. I was so focused on not ruining everything by being late that I never double-checked what I was using. I arrived at their house feeling like a champion. His mom hugged me like I was already family. His dad actually seemed excited to meet me. His little sister bombarded me with questions about my job and hobbies. They were so welcoming, it made my heart race with confidence. Dinner was magical. We laughed until our sides hurt. His mom complimented everything about me. I started thinking I might actually be perfect for this family. Then came dessert time. I announced my homemade chocolate cake like I was presenting the crown jewels. His mom's eyes lit up and she clapped her hands together. His dad rubbed his palms together and grinned about his sweet tooth. Even his teenage sister put down her phone and paid attention. I was about to become the legendary girlfriend who could do everything. I cut generous slices for everyone and served them with pure pride. Then I watched as they each took their first bite. What happened next still haunts my dreams. Absolute silence. The kind of silence that makes your ears ring. His mom's face twisted through shock, confusion, and horror in about 2 seconds. His dad started choking and coughing like he was dying. His sister's eyes went huge and she grabbed her water glass, drinking like her life depended on it. My boyfriend tried to keep eating to spare my feelings, but he was clearly struggling not to spit it out. Sweat was forming on his forehead. That's when I decided to taste my masterpiece. The moment that frosting hit my tongue, I wanted the earth to swallow me whole. Pure salt, not sugar. Salt. I had somehow created the most revolting cake in human history and served it to the people whose approval I needed most. His mom was still trying to be polite, taking microscopic bites and washing them down with desperate gulps of water. His dad had given up entirely. His sister stared at me with genuine concern and asked if I was having some kind of medical emergency. I started babbling apologies and explanations, but it was too late. I had poisoned my boyfriend's entire family with my stupidity. When he walked me to my car, I was fighting back tears of pure humiliation. I had destroyed my one chance. But then his little sister ran outside and said something that changed everything. She told me that even though my cake was completely inedible, she really liked me anyway because I was clearly trying so hard to make them happy, and that meant I must really love her brother.